Hi, I'm Savannah. I'm 25. I'm from Austin, Texas, and this is Financial Audit.
What? It's at its limit. Why are you purchasing $374.21? If it's accruing $53 and you're only making the minimum monthly payment, and it's at its fucking limit, now it's above the fucking limit because of the interest rate. Why are you possibly purchasing $374.21?
I kind of use, so you get rewards dollars if you use it for groceries.
Yeah, but why are you putting that on a card that is at the limit?
Because I don't have money, so then when I pay the card, and if that's the only money I have, then...
My dude. I have this fresh little document here. Bullshit food was 7% of your spending going out. I don't have money? Is that what you said? Miscellaneous bullshit, things that do not improve or benefit your life in any way whatsoever. 14.7% of your spending. I don't have money? That is a choice. You're spending it all, dude. What's the balance of this? From?
So
or is it just these $374 of purchases? Also, what are you talking about? You went to the Alamo Draft House, Living Tombstone, Chick-fil-A, Alliance event. This isn't I don't have money. This is you spending it on a bull. The f*** are you talking about lying to me like that? Come on.
I forgot that I did use it to buy tickets to a concert because they had pre-sale prices.
How do you think you can afford to go to a concert if you have late payments on other things that are coming?
I would just pay it.
But you can't afford. And then you went out to eat twice? Well, what's that little smirk?
No, it's just, I did forget that I used it, and it wasn't until...
Have you ever budgeted in your life?
I tried. I had like a spreadsheet of like what needs to be paid and when. And then when I calculated it, it was negative.
And how'd that go?
I stopped doing it.
Why?
Because I didn't have money for food or gas.
Why don't you care?
I do.
Because someone who cares would continue it and try to figure out a way. Someone who cares would pick up a part-time job if they don't have the money. Which, by the way, again, what was it? Minimum 25% of your spending went to bullshit.
So last year, a lot happened, and that's kind of why I haven't gotten a part-time
What
job.
happened?
So, one, I moved. I did make a bad choice on that.
Everyone moves. Okay, so what?
So I ended up taking up an apartment with $1,700 rent.
And you're in a $1,700 rent place.
Not right now. I moved out.
Okay.
But that's after paying the lease break, which was a whole month's rent on top of the month's rent.
Yeah.
So I was there for
That's
3
rough.
months, and then my cat that I had, she got sick. So I had to take her to the vet.
You didn't have pet
twice.
insurance.
I did not have pet insurance because
Get pet insurance.
when I did, they didn't cover anything because it was per her pre-existing condition. She was 16.
Oh.
So each vet visit was like $275, and then the third I went, I had to put her down. So that was another like $200 to cremate her.
Why'd you move into a 1,700?
Because I didn't have
Rent?
any money to move anywhere else.
What? Wait, what do you mean? That doesn't make sense.
So I didn't have money for security deposit, and my credit score tanked. And
What, are you saying you were already there?
yeah, it was really bad last year, like early last year, because I wasn't able to work full time because I was doing.
No. What was it was 70. What was it before?
It was $1,100. I was sharing it with my brother, so it was like split. It was like.
And was he staying there, or did he move out? And that's how the cost
He
went
moved
up for you?
out.
So you were covering the double, his portion.
Well, I moved from a 2-bedroom to a 1-bedroom, and that 1-bedroom was $1,700.
So you did move, just not complexes.
I used. So I kind of.
If you couldn't, no offense, but
Yeah.
if you couldn't scrap together enough for a security deposit,
Yeah.
how do you think you could afford $600 more a month in rent?
I just started my new job, and I was just trying to scrape by.
But if you're trying to scrape by, does $600 a month more? Like, I'm not even saying put things on credit cards, but I'd put a security deposit on a credit card. At that point, it would save money. And that's still a terrible idea, but it's a better idea than what you did. Okay, either way, you broke the lease. What's your rent now?
Right now, I only pay $890 for the. So it's more like what it should be around. And then I pay about $70 to utilities.
Okay.
Yeah, and I split it with my roommate, or split. So that's only my portion. So the total I think is like $1,770 a month between for both of us for a 2-bedroom.
We'll teach you how to budget. I'm going to create a budget for you, and we're going to go through things, but you're going to go through our budgeting class. We put you through it for free. I'll teach you everything you need to know about budgeting, and you'll stick to a budget there. Okay, so what do we got going on here? Dentistry. This is what you owe, $200.
Yes. So, okay. Yeah, I got because my insurance wasn't going to cover the X-ray. I was having a lot of teeth pain, so they needed to do an X-ray.
Girl, shall we one more time? Going out to eat, $345. Extra bowl, $725. Why'd you not pay this $200 that you owe? What the f*** are you doing? You're f***ing around. Well, you're just being irresponsible. You're not 25, you're 15.
Well, because I'm not sure if I want to. I wasn't sure what to do about that.
What do you mean? You pay it. What do you mean?
Well, if I make a payment to the card, but then the interest takes out the payment of the card.
What are you talking about? You just pay this off. It's $200. And you spent $900 on it. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out how I'm going to pay that because I also
got... What do you mean? You just pay it. All your money, whatever. What do you mean you're just trying to figure it out? I want to understand that logic a little better so I can understand what you're talking about.
Well, because I'm worried that if I pay it, then that money that I paid it could have paid something else.
But you didn't. It went out to eat. It went out to eat. It didn't go to paying other things. So what the f*** are you talking about?
Well, I was thinking when I get paid this week that I was going to call and then talk about paying partial.
Why didn't you last? Partial? Why? Why? You have the money. If you cut back your spending on other things. Why is paying your bills not important to you as a person? As a human, as an adult? Plan on it? Yeah. No, you could have. Why haven't you? Why aren't you being mature?
Because I'm it's...
No. Why?
I couldn't.
Why did you actively choose not to pay this? Don't tell me because you were trying to figure it out. I want to know why you had this bill and you chose to ignore it when you went and spent your money on bullshit that we haven't gotten to yet.
I just have a lot of other bills that I don't think.
Listen to the second part of my question. Where instead you went and spent it on bullshit we haven't gotten to yet. So why'd you not pay this off instead of going to those things?
I didn't have the money.
Are my words just not flowing to that side of the table? All of them are only half of them making it? Why'd you not pay this instead of the other $900 you spent on bull? The instead of is the key part. Didn't have money, but you went and spent it on that stuff. So why did they go to that stuff instead of this?
I don't know.
Okay. If you need to get yelled at, go to calebhammer.com/casting because this world needs to. I know there's more people out there. /apply. I'm sorry, calebhammer.com/apply. Okay.
Yeah.
I might need a breather. Oh, especially after this. Now, for what it's worth, I had some Sally Mae loans when I was being a dumb and I didn't understand anything about finances. This was the exact conversation I needed to have. Hopefully, I would have been able to answer that last question, but who knows? But you have Sally Mae. Yes. You went to that Sally. She's kind of a...
Yeah.
Not the biggest fan of this Miss Sally. Sally Mae, we owe $17,120.71. So when you said your parents told you to take out debt, did they also say do private debt?
So that one was my choice. Yeah.
Oh, so we've taken responsibility. This is interesting.
Yes, because I decided to go back to school, and that's where I got the coding boot camp certificate.